The privilege of being a son of God comes with responsibilities. When you are regenerated, you have a spiritual function to perform, just as a coin has the function of facilitating the exchange of material goods. And this spiritual function is that of extending the kingdom of God by radiating divine love to those with whom you make contact. The believer should seek salvation by asking God. Once God opens the door of salvation, the decision to walk through it is the believer's. Either the believer walks through it or he backtracks. Working for the advancement of the kingdom of God is not what Jesus talks about in Ephesians 2:8. It has nothing to do about the effort of the believer in order to have salvation, but it is about the price to pay to follow Jesus. In the scriptures, we find this dynamic of labor. There is this toiling and striving for godliness, for the conveying of God's love. In 1 Thessalonians 1:3, Paul speaks of the work of faith and the labor of love. Where there is love, there will be labor. There will be a willingness to serve, to do something. God's grace is a source of power that changes the heart of a man and causes him to grow spiritually. The growth is sure, but it doesn't happen by force. Therefore, one condition is essential. It requires the cooperation, the will of the believer. He must have an honest and good heart. When the seed falls on such ground, then growth is inevitable and unstoppable. When the seed falls on such ground, then growth is inevitable and unstoppable.